Hello friends, SentinalhMC here, and welcome to Rimworld. It's been quite a while since I first saw this game, and now that it's come to Steam, the developer has given me a code, and we're going to play it. So this is essentially, it's a colony simulator, as it says here. It's basically like a graphical Dwarf Fortress, is the best way to describe it, really. And so we're going to get started with that. They've just added a scenario system as part of the large Steam update, you know, when it came to Steam. And so you've got three different basic scenarios here. The crash land one, which is the classic one. You get 3 people, you crash land on the planet and you got to get off. And you start with all these different resources. Then there's the rich explorer, where you only have the one person. You have a lot of money and stuff, and a pet, a nice gun, stuff like that, but it's just you, so if you die, you're done. And then there's a lost tribe. 5 members of a Neolithic tribe. You start with a bunch of pemmican and some silver, but you're just using like Stone Age tools, so you don't have any of the high-tech stuff. And then you're also able to make your own custom ones. You can go to the scenario editor, and you can do randomized stuff, save and you know, do some really crazy things. I think I want to try the Rich Explorer. So we're going to start a game. It's just going to be us, just the one guy, and we're going to see what happens. Now once you choose your scenario, you choose the storyteller. This is an interesting thing that the game's got. It's personified essentially its difficulty levels, but not quite. So the AI storyteller is what generates the interesting events that occur, good and bad. And so you've got 3 options. Cassandra Classic, who, that name, you know, quite familiar for us. Steadily increasing curve of challenge, so basically normal. Phoebe Chillax, that gives you, spaces out the amount of time between disasters. But she's got a high challenge scale, so she hits you with hard stuff, but then gives you a long time to recover. And Randy Random is just completely random. It's going to be really hard because you never know what's going to hit you and when it's going to happen. So crazy. And within each of these, you have the settings here. You have free play, which gives you basically a sandbox style thing where the enemies are really weak. Base builder, which is focused on building, so the threats are scaled back. Rough, which makes the planet a bit more dangerous. No bonuses to colonist mood or crop yields. Challenging game, and extreme. So you can enable these in order to make stuff difficult. And then there's permadeath mode. You only get 1 save file. You can't save. You can only save when you quit the game. You can't reload the game, and when the colony dies, that's it. So we're not going to play in permadeath mode just in case something weird happens and something gets messed up. So let's just hit that. We got to choose a difficulty setting. So let's choose, I don't know, base builder. I don't want to make it too difficult. Well, this one here, challenging. This says the Rimworld is meant to be played. Okay, well, we're gonna get completely owned probably, but let's go with challenge. Create world, seed. Let's change the seed. Let's make the seed. Well, what else? SentinalhMC. So we'll name the seed after ourselves, and then we'll see what happens. Generate the world. That doesn't take long at all, does it? Very, very quick world generation. So this is our world, and now we get to choose where we want to embark. So if you're familiar with Dwarf Fortress, it's essentially the same thing. Now we obviously can't embark in the ocean, I wouldn't imagine. So we get to choose where we go. We have temperate forests, we have tropical rainforests, deserts, boreal forest, tundra, ice sheet. Very, very difficult places to try and start. There's also mountainous areas and large hills. You even got, down here, you got extreme desert. So quite difficult places to live. What's this right here? This is a, there's something there. What is it? That's a faction base for the Jackers. They're a band of pirates. So let's try and stay away from that place so that we don't have to deal with them. Let's come over here. We've got like a nice little temperate forest. Sounds like the best place to be. And we'll do right here, maybe marble and granite. Average temperature 78 in the summer, 30 in the winter. Not bad. Average temperature of 54 Fahrenheit. Growing period 6th of spring to the 6th of fall. I don't think there's a way to make that better. That's actually the same as the desert. 1st of spring to the 11th of fall. There are some areas where you can grow year-round, like these tropical rainforests. They are quite warm, the tropical rainforest. Small hills. Year-round. 83-degree temperature in the summer, 52 in the winter, 68. Well, let's go ahead and do it. Like, this is nice. We can grow food all year round, so that'll make it easier on us. So let us select the site. Small hills, tropical rainforest. We got the one dude here, Bud Morrow. Let's just randomize people a couple times just for fun. This person is an expert at being social. Completely crap at construction. Incapable of none, which is good. If the character was incapable of something, we wouldn't be able to use them because it's the only person. They're trigger happy. He's a terrible shot. -2 to shooting, -50% aim time, -50% accuracy. So he's really bad at shooting, which is a bad thing. Chemical interest. He has an unusual interest in chemical sources of enjoyment. He'll consume more of them. It's more likely to go on binges. That's not good. This person is like really social though, and that would be really good actually if our rich guy is really social. He's also very good at medicine, useful, and decent at cooking. Not good at shooting, obviously. Melee is not bad. Animals, he's an amateur. Not good at construction. Oh! He's unaware of mining. So that could be a problem. Let's just try it, you know? See what we get. See what happens. He's a Star Force cadet, raised on Almendral-Todd, Glitter World, capital of the Star Empire. Had an easy childhood. He decided that joining Star Force would be his way of giving back to the Empire. +2 to social, +1 to medicine, -3 to mining, +2 to research. In his adulthood, he graduated from Star Academy with honors and distinguished himself as an ace fighter pilot in 3 campaigns. However, after one vicious battle, he found himself stranded and his carrier ship destroyed. With nowhere to go, he entered his escape pod and prayed. + to shooting, + to melee, + to social, + to medicine, - to mining again, and + to research. Let's try it. Age 43. Chronological age 72 years. Biological age 43 years. I guess it depends on what planets he lives on or something. Well, let's go ahead and do it. We got Sam Wissa. Nerhesi. Sam Nerhesi Wissa. Okay, let's start. Let's try it. A very, very social person by themselves, trying to survive after crashing. This guy's rich, so he's got a lot of money. And because he's good at social, it should mean that he gets really good deals when he trades with people. The neural simulations, holo games, and free orgies. Wow, free orgies were never enough for you. You wanted more. The grit and consequence of real life, like you talk about in the history books. You wanted to know what real challenge and consequence felt like. Now, after a journey of decades in crypto sleep, you're landing on this unknown Rimworld. Real consequence. Oh, that's why he's like 72 chronological years, 43 physical, because he spent decades in crypto sleep, which is this game's version of cryo sleep. So here we are. Let's pause and just see what we got around us. So you move the view with the WASD keys. We've got a cassowary, females and males. Turkey. Be nice to tame the cassowaries or something maybe. Over here we have compacted machinery. There's actually some. There's actually a building over here and another one right here. Is there a way over there? There is a way over there. So we could actually move into those and have a pre-built home. It's over here. There's some capybaras over there and some alpaca. Cool. We got these chunks, limestone chunks and granite chunks all over the place. There's a panther over there. Definitely don't want to go near the panther. More compacted machinery. Some silver over there. Some steel. Compacted steel. So that's a very resource-rich spot. There's some sandstone walls there. Here's a steam geyser for geothermal power. Another building over here down in the corner. We don't want to do that. Being right in the corner might be a bad thing. And the thing about the game is that enemies can spawn from the edges of the map. Over here we've got a boomalope, whatever the heck that is. Let's find out. Engineered for chemicals production, the boomalope grows a large sack of volatile chemicals on its back that is weak and fragile for its size. Other animals with a huge explosion it produces when it dies. Yeesh. So, let's think about this. If you tamed boomalopes, could you then sort of harvest chemicals from them? Is that the way? That sounds like that's what they were bred for. Alright, so what should we do? I think what we should do is we could have him mine a path through here. Well, this is a marsh, so let's not go there. We can have him mine a path through here even though he does not know anything about mining. I hope that doesn't mean that he can't mine at all. And then maybe set up a house in here, a little compound. We'll see. There's more boomalopes up here. Here's all of the steel that rained down on us from our ship, I imagine. Our survival meals. Okay, this is our husky, our male husky, our pet called Anti-Love. His name's Anti-Love. Fantastic. Some components. Here's our charge rifle. So, we definitely want to have him pick that up. So why don't you pick up this charge rifle? I like the music. I forget how to get these guys to pick stuff up. Okay, so we need beds. Colonist has no weapon. How do I pick this weapon up? Well, it's not forbidden, so colonists can pick it up. So I imagine he'll pick it up at some point. Okay, so let's do something. Let's see, can we have him mine this? Like, I don't know. How about, like, right here? Let's check his work. Obviously, everything is checked. He's gonna do everything because he's the only guy here. Let's find out what he decides to do here. Okay, he's actually going to mine it. It's gonna take him an absolute eternity to do it, though. So we're gonna stop having him do that. Okay, so what we want to do is move him into like this location over here, but he's gonna have to walk all the way around if he wants to get to it. That's why I wanted him to mine through this. What's this here? Marble walls. Okay, interesting. So we want to set up a little house for him. He knows nothing about construction, which is also why I want to move him over here. So let's go ahead and set up, if I can figure out how to do it, architect, where they should build farm storage. So we want to place down an area. Stockpiles. So I think our stockpile should be in this building. Place down a growing zone. Fairly large growing zone. Right there. And we can check and see. Plant potatoes. Alright. Sounds great. Now we should unforbid all of these items. So we can pick them up. We'll unforbid the steel so we can interact with that. And we'll unforbid the wood so we can interact with that. You just select it and press F to do that. Where'd the husky go? Oh, right there. Anti-Love. It's such a weird name. Alright, what's he doing? Cutting tall grass. That sounds stupid. Oh, it's because of the growing patch. Well, let's not do that after all. I don't want him to do that. He's still going to cut tall grass. Can't I cancel that job? Like, there's no point to doing that. Like, right now I want him to haul all his stuff over here. Let's build us a little, not a zone, or a structure. Well, what we want to do is we want to put doors. We do want to put doors in. Just make them out of wood. Put some doors there. Put a sleeping spot in here for him. An animal sleeping spot for the husky right there. And there we go. So he's still going to go cut tall grass, which is stupid. And he still hasn't picked up that weapon. A sense of foreboding? Okay, there's something bad inside these marble walls. So we're definitely not going to mine into that area, because that is freaky. Select each colonist and right click on the weapon. Oh, okay, so it's really that easy. Hello, anti-love. So we can equip the charge rifle. Speed up the time. Now, hauling everything over to this building is going to take a very long time. But he's now built the doors, officially making this an interior area. And there's a turkey inside of our turkeys may attack upon a failed taming attempt at a 0.5% chance. Well, he's decent with animals. Alright, so now he's going to haul everything over here. I wish we could speed it up like even faster. One thing we should do though is we should definitely set up a growing zone, but a much smaller growing zone. Like, we don't need an enormous growing zone to start with. Let's just do that. And we are going to plant potatoes here. So, I have played Rimworld before, way back when, during a really, really early alpha. But the game has changed an awful lot, and it looks really nice. So what's he doing? Oh, he's actually planting the potatoes. Excellent. The dog can open the doors, which is kind of funny. Yeah, I see the ancient danger. The turkey is sleeping in the house as well. How is everybody? The dog is uninjured. I'm uninjured. Everything's fine. His blood is pumping. He's currently set to flee enemies if he's not in draft mode, which is probably a good idea. Well, actually, I don't know. I could set him to fight, because he's got a gun. Alright, so he's woken up from his sleep. Too bad the dog can't help us haul stuff. So he's going to come over here and he's going to eat some food. What's he doing now? Going for a walk. No, there's too much stuff to do. Don't go for a walk. Okay, so the turkey. Did he actually tame the turkey? 45% wildness. I don't know if he actually tamed the turkey or not, but he needs to like haul his stuff over there. I think I can prioritize that actually. What I want to do is select the most important items, the food and the medical supplies. Oh, that's it. The food and the medical supplies, and I want to see if I can't prioritize hauling these. No, it doesn't look like I can. It's too bad. Oh, let's unforbid these things. So yeah, this is Rimworld, and we've just gotten started with our rich guy who crash landed on this planet. We're gonna see if he can survive by himself, along with his dog, Anti-Love. So I hope you guys enjoyed the Rimworld. We're gonna get going here. It's gonna be great, and we'll see how long he survives. So stay tuned for future episodes. I'm SentinalhMC, and I'm signing out.